the world's most advanced cold wallet for the new generation of cryptocurrency lovers.
So if you are interested in buying this decent wallet, you can find a link in the description down below where you will get a 20% discount. Thank you very much, and let's dig in the video. What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. We have so many things that are happening. It is literally unreal to see everything happening before my eyes. The things that we have been talking about for so long are finally coming into fruition. And it's just amazing to see all of this. And everyone is starting to wake up as well. You can see a lot of people that were not interested in XRP whatsoever, but because they just see everything collapsing and all the banks having problems, they understand now what is really going on. And that was always the key. That was always the relationship. It was always between the banks. It always had to do with the banks. Now, I have personally been recently to London, guys, for a meetup. And it was very interesting. There was a lot of strikes going on. It's a complete mess out there because the Bank of England has some huge troubles as well. Inflation rates are high. Everything is expensive. It's crazy, guys, to see all of this happening. And it has all to do with this new financial system. And Ripple is involved. And that's the crazy thing. It's mind-blowing how far and deep this actually goes. It's not just a small thing. And that is why I have been talking about XRP for so long as well. So forgive me for not making a video yesterday, guys, because I have been busy. I've been in London. So now another video again. Let's dig in, guys. We have a very fire video to start off with. I am not sure if I can share this, but I will share it because it's such a great video. This guy put a awesome video together. It has gone viral on Twitter. Everyone loves it. Let's take a look.
Why do I hold XRP? Because Ripple's the chosen one to lead the new global digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution? XRP. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who was the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple. Who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America? Ripple. Who is a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve? Ripple. A former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division? Ripple. Leading Australia's CbdC effort? Ripple. Who hired a former Treasury of the United States? Ripple. 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board? Ripple. 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors, former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany, former business director at Swift, former Swift board member, former CFO of PayPal, former head of the DTCC, former chief business officer at Uber, former VP of Amazon, and former SEC chair on their legal team? Ripple. Who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's high-level advisory board on fintech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website? Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear, or do they sound like they're part of a much bigger plan? You decide.
Definitely go follow this guy, guys, because this is just amazing. He literally summed up everything that we have been talking about during years of sharing and everything. He just summed everything up, guys. This is what it's about. You can see all the people that are involved, all the banks, all the important people, they all came from Ripple. It's just insane how deep this goes. Now I want to share another one. Ripple CEO Brett Garlinghouse just said something interesting about Ripple on CNBC. Now it's funny how the presenter is going to break down actually to how Ripple can cut costs in cross-border payments. Let's take a look.
We're seeing customers like Western Union, MoneyGram, they're leaning in and using our tools to solve a payments problem. And this payments problem is measured truly in the trillions of dollars. So while we're on kind of, mile marker 1 of a 26-mile marathon, we're definitely past the starting line.
That was Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse on Power Lunch earlier today when I asked him about the future of Ripple and how XRP, the cryptocurrency, could be used. And according to BK, what you just heard Garlinghouse say is the biggest thing investors are missing about Ripple. BK's over at the Plasma to break it all down. Hey, Beeps.
Hey, Melissa, thanks for that. Yeah, so Brad had some interesting things to say, and I thought it was really important to break down what he's talking about and what the opportunity, at least that Brad sees, and I think ultimately could be the bull case for Ripple. So let's break it down. Talking about the size of the payment markets, according to McKinsey, it's about $155 trillion is the size of the market. So your total addressable market is massive. Right now, if you take a look at what it costs to move $155 trillion, it's about $31 billion, roughly around 20 basis points is what it's costing you. So if using Ripple, and this is from Ripple stats, you could save about, according to them, about 60%. Well, how do they do that? So you use the Ripple ledger plus the Ripple currency. And that's the key to this 60% right here. The reason why using the Ripple currency, if people start doing this, is good for is the way you save is because right now banks have to hold foreign currency everywhere in the world. They're called Nostro accounts. It's very cost intensive to have that inventory around the world. They can simply replace that foreign currency with XRP and they can save a lot of money on that. So let's take a look at what Ripple's been doing. Obviously it's been down. I think we have a chart here. Yep. Obviously down from the peaks up here, right? The whole crypto market has kind of gone sideways here. But what does Luis Yamada say? The bigger the base, the higher in space. In my view, you have to have people start using that XRP, that Ripple currency, in substitute for foreign currency, but that's the utility. That's the use case for Ripple, the currency. If that's the case, then that's a pretty nice base right there.
Crazy, right? This is 2018. Look how people are sleeping. Now, this is very simple to understand, and this is just 155 trillion. We're talking about derivative markets, which are in the quadrillions. This goes so deep, guys. It's unbelievable, right? But people don't think bigger than they can, and that's the problem. That's why most of the people will still sleep on this, because it's not gonna just happen very fast. It's gonna happen overnight, maybe, but it's gonna, and you can start to see that everything gets disrupted right now. The banks are collapsing, the currencies are going crazy. So you can see that things are starting to happening right now, right? But for people who don't do any research and normal people who go to their jobs and everything and don't pay attention to this stuff, they will sleep on this and it will go up and they will think, what was I doing, right? So you have to start paying attention if you're not in XRP right now. Gensler is leading himself and the SEC into ruin. He should resign now to avoid further damage. I think the damage cannot be stopped because the damage that the SEC has been doing is just too much. But hey, they're part of a government. They're a governmental institution, so they will not be blamed. The same as what happened in 2008. Where there were a lot of people that had to be actually in prison right now, but they haven't been. So it's the same thing all over again, right? The people that are actually doing all these things, they're corrupt, but they don't get punished for this. It's something that just happens over and over again. XRP trading volumes suddenly up 542%. What's happening? Now, this is actually crazy because on CoinMarketCap, you can see the volume is 26 billion, which is really a lot of volume. If you compare to other currencies, I think it's by far the highest volume of all cryptocurrencies. Greater volatility generally leads to higher trading volumes in any market as seasoned traders buy and sell large quantities to capture profit. XRP was a top gainer in the market on September 29 as its price surged more than 20%. in a recent court ruling. So we all know that Judge Torres has ordered to deliver the Hinman details and emails and all that stuff. So they have to bring everything. Likewise, the rise in XRP volume may have been caused by investors wanting to buy XRP at its current lows. Traders have probably been securing to take advantage of the opportunity presented by the recent XRP volatility. Everyone is going crazy. Everyone wants XRP. They finally see what we have been seeing all these years. Scotland released Cbdc on XRP Ledger, the central bank digital currency insider. Crazy. Now, this is not new. We already knew this. Scotland was already working with Ripple, so no big surprise there, because they will bring their Cbdc on the XRP ledger. Now, this is interesting. Not sure this has got much of attention as it deserves. Commissioner of CFTC visits Ripple offices and then travels to London to meet Bank of England to discuss Cbdc and crypto. XRP must have been discussed. We already know they're working with the Digital Pound Foundation. It doesn't get better than this, guys. We all know that this is going to happen sooner or later. So you choose what you're going to do. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Cheers.